Hello and welcome to Louder Than Most. This is a blog which I run, which focuses on the music industry. We talk about everything here. In this series though, we are doing live reactions. So I am watching and listening to bands, artists, musicians, singers, everyone that I've never heard before. Sometimes it's just the music I haven't heard. Sometimes it's both the music and the artist, which is exactly what this is today. So recently I listened to Rose for the first time, both her most popular song Aperture with Bruno Mars and some of her solo stuff which she recently released. Today I'm going to be listening to another member of Blackpink, Kim JISOO. So Kim JISOO was born January the 3rd, 1995, known as JISOO. She's a South Korea singer and actress. She's a member of Blackpink, which debuted under YG Entertainment in August 2016. Outside of her music career, she made her acting debut with a cameo role in the 2015 series The Producers and played her first leading role in the JTBC series Snowdrop. In March 2023, JISOO released her debut single album Me, which became the best-selling album by a female soloist in South Korea and the first to sell over 1 million copies. Wow. Its lead single Flower was a commercial success, peaking at number 2 on the Billboard Global 200, wow, and the Circle digital chart, and breaking the record for the highest charting song by a Korean female soloist on the Canadian Hot 100 and the UK singles chart. Wow, okay. She established her own label named JISOO in 2014 and signed with Warner Records in 2025. JISOO has been awarded several accolades throughout her career, including 2 Golden Disc Awards, 3 MAMA Awards, a Circle Chart Music Award, and the Seoul International Drama Award for Outstanding Korean Actress. She is the most followed Korean actress on Instagram and has been recognized for her impact on fashion as a global ambassador for Dior. So she is a very, very successful woman. She's only 9 months older than me. That puts some things into perspective, I think. But yeah, brilliant. So I wanted to delve further into the other girls from Blackpink, mainly because I was recommended to by several comments. I know they're all, as a group, talented. I know obviously Rose is talented, and I'm pretty sure they are all obviously individually talented. But I'm very intrigued to hear how this sounds, because with Rose's stuff, the difference between the K-pop stuff and the stuff I heard was relatively significant, I'd say. So I'm excited, I'm intrigued to say the least. So without further ado, this is JISOO Earthquake. She released this music video 6 days ago from the time of recording on Valentine's Day, and it already has 27,800,000 plays, which is ridiculous. Yeah, mad. I'm excited. Without further ado, this is JISOO with Earthquake. Ooh. I love how cinematic these videos are. They're so cool.
문자에 답변하시기 전에 몇 가지 보안 질문을 좀 해야겠습니다.
Department for Heart Security, brilliant.
그 남자에 대한 당신의 진짜 마음은 뭡니까?
It hits me like an earthquake. 더 빠르게 my heart race. 온몸이 떨려 can't stand. 널 부정할 수 없게. I think I'm gonna of the chart.
Yes. Ooh, lovely harmonies. Oh, this is so cool. Oh. Ooh, okay. Okay, so interesting. It's almost like there's two choruses. So you've got the chorus with the lyrics where she's obviously driving through the tunnel, and then the like a melodic, it's almost like a melodic post-chorus. I mean, you'd normally have like a pre-chorus or something before it where it builds, which she kind of does have, but she has this like little post-chorus afterwards. So I mean, I'd argue that it's a post-chorus. It might not necessarily be, but this is so cool. Another thing, like I said in the Rose video, I do have to point out, it does annoy me sometimes when these videos have like background noise over the song. Obviously it's my fault. I should be listening to the actual, like maybe a lyric video or the actual like audio of the song. But I love watching these music videos. They're so cinematic and they're so eventful. I'm halfway through the song already and I just find myself sitting here being like, oh cool. Like it's very, very clever. It's this whole, like the way they do the videos, it's like this whole event. It's so cool. So many people argue that music videos are dead or dying, but there just feels to be this like massive resurgence with them in the K-pop genre, which is so cool. So yeah, so we're gonna carry on. Okay, I just got to quickly interrupt there. So when I talk about rhyme schemes and about lines rhyming, there's something different about bilingual rhyme schemes. So several times I've heard this now, where the sound of the word will match, but the actual meaning of the word won't. Let me explain. So if you were to have like day and May, like obviously they rhyme, and in the same language they rhyme, but day and like May, oh God, I don't know another language for May. Mayo, like in Spanish, day and Mayo, they don't rhyme, but they do in English, but they don't in Spanish. It's a really bad example. But what I'm trying to say here is with the Korean, I don't know if the English translation rhymes, but the way it sounds in Korean rhymes like it does in English, which is so cool, because there's like another depth. There's an understanding there of like two fluent languages back and forth here. It makes it accessible to both languages, but it's just so clever. Like I wonder if you translated the whole thing, I wonder if it would rhyme. What a good question. I know. Let's carry on. Ooh, I like that. And there's the dance routines as well. Oh, it's so good. Dance that half speed again in the chorus is so good. Ooh, I like the pan in there as well. Brilliant. And she sent the message. Okay, there's another thing I've noticed in some of these videos now, which is, especially in this one, the lyric within the same sentence going from Korean to English to Korean, or English to Korean, or Korean to English. It's so clever. It's just so smart. There's so much going on with K-pop. It's a whole package, and I've mentioned this in other videos before. When you've got a band or an artist or whatever, and you're trying to market them, for example, you have to be synonymous with the style that you're trying to market them in. So with K-pop, one of the big things is the dance routines. It's the interesting changes in structure where it goes from like the chorus, like I said, there's a chorus and a post-chorus, but that post-chorus is half tempo, and then you throw in the dance routine in there, which is very synonymous with the genre. And you've got the look as well, like they're just so stylish and they look so fucking cool, you know. There's so many things to unpack from this, and I'm looking at the lyrics, but I can't read Korean, unfortunately. So as I'm looking at the lyrics, it hits me like an earthquake. Korean, my heart race. Korean, I can't stand. Korean, I think I'm gonna. So as I'm going through the lyrics, the amount of Korean and English side by side and jumping between each other, you know, the bridge is a fantastic example. Cause I Korean and I love it. Korean, yeah, I'm feeling you. One touch baby, I fall. Korean all the time. It's so interesting. When you talk about a unique selling point, normally in Western music, you would be looking at a very individual thing. However, I feel like with K-pop, there's a selling point which encompasses the whole genre, and that is the dance routines. That is the bilingual aspect of it. It is the music. It all kind of follows a similar vein within the genre. Now, I might be a bit naive saying this, but I don't know much about other Korean music. So when I hear about, if someone said to me, oh, have you heard this Korean artist? My first thought would go straight to K-pop. Like I imagine if I was a big fan of metal music, someone said, have you heard this Japanese artist? I'd go, oh, baby metal. Like I'd go to metal music. But obviously there's going to be different things. It's a big culture. It's a big country. It's just amazing how it kind of encompasses a whole genre rather than individual artists so far to me. A disclaimer there is I'm delving more into K-pop now, but I know for a fact I will change this point of view, probably most likely. But I just find this so fascinating. Like, I don't actually know how long the song is. It doesn't feel like a very long song. The video is 4.5 minutes long. But then, I mean, you look at the videos to the side, you got people doing the dances to Earthquake, and it's great for the marketability when you look at TikToks, and when you look at, there's those groups that go out and they play K-pop songs, and they'll all stand around in a big square and they'll listen to the song, and if they hear the song and they know the dance moves, they'll run into the middle and they'll do the dance moves. It's like the 2000s when I was a kid and people are doing all these different dance moves to songs. Granted, they weren't as glamorous as this. I'm talking like Saturday night, like Saturday night, and you know, all that kind of stuff, and like the Macarena and that. Like, it was a big thing. You know the dance moves, it comes on at the disco or whatever, and you're straight on the dance floor and you're doing these moves. And this, in my opinion, this is a very modern way that this has kind of come around 360 again, but it is just so cool. Like, it's so much cooler. You know, I wish I could dance in a way so that I could have a go and just see the difficulty level, because I'm completely out of my depth with anything like that. I'm quite out of my depth listening to K-pop anyway. Yeah, fantastic. Brilliant. I could ramble on all day, but I'm not going to, because there is so much more music that I need to unpack and listen to. So yeah, so I'm going to finish the video here. If you have never seen these videos before and you've got this far, thank you so much. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me. It really does. I'm trying to do this full time. You know, this is the dream. All this here. Let's be plain and simple. This is the dream. I built a new desk out of old wood, hence the different camera angle. I've had a rough couple of weeks, but we're back. I'm feeling good now. I hope you guys are feeling great, and I am just loving listening to new music. So please subscribe and let me know in the comments below. Did you like the video? Did you hate the video? Why? What can I do better? What would you rather me listen to? What would you like me to listen to as well? All that stuff. I'm always replying to comments. I'm up for a good chat. So yeah, please let me know, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening and afternoon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.